and together with Fox and Rabbit, we're filming this, our 27th Flosstube, on Saturday, the 19th of November. We almost stuck to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well, we had the Mirabilia retreat, so in our defence, that we were a little bit busy last weekend. So.
Yeah, so last weekend we had our Mirabilia retreat. It had been postponed now for over 2 years, 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So it had been 3 years since we'd seen most of those people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Nora couldn't make it this year. If you can hear that, it's my tummy.
We haven't eaten. It's nearly midday and Brendan's stomach's growling. And I just said, well, we can't put off doing the video because it's going to do this the whole time until we have some lunch. So.
We've restarted the video 3 times now and it just keeps growling. So we're just going to have to go through. So if you can hear my stomach growling, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it. I gave it a muesli bar and it didn't make any difference.
Yeah.
Stop laughing at me.
Anyway.
It's just nasty.
So
we had our Mirabilia retreat. We had about 40 people come and spend the weekend with us, which was fabulous. We had a fabulous time. Hopefully everyone did too. It's our last retreat left over from our linen and threads days.
It was wonderful, but it's a relief to have that because it was so stressful, wasn't it, when we had so many postponements due to COVID. We used to do a lot of retreats. We did a Plum Street retreat. We did the Mirabilia retreat. We used to do patchwork retreats back in the day. So we've run a lot of retreats and we love doing them, but it's just a lot of time. Yeah. But it looks like we can't say anything yet, but it looks like a friend is going to take up the baton and run the Mirabilia retreats going forward.
But we'll be going to some retreats going forward as well.
Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah, we'll be teaching at them and stuff, but we won't, But the good thing is if this person, and it looks like she's going to, we can't say who or where yet, but we're pretty certain she's going to run the Mirabilia retreats from now on, so we'll just go as attendees, which will be nice. Nice margarita the night before like everybody else has, and we can go and enjoy ourselves and still see the people, but not have the stress of putting it on.
But we were finalising the details yesterday for a retreat in Glen Innes for next year.
Yep.
And the week before, we were finalising the details for one in Tasmania.
And Halloween. It was going to be a Halloween-themed retreat.
2024.
Yeah. So I need to get cracking on those designs. But the one for next May, it's going to be really good. It's being run by the Stitches Merchant. She's a new shop out of Glen Innes, which is sort of northwest New South Wales. I think she said the nearest airport will be Armidale or Inverell, and it's a short drive from there. So hopefully everyone can come to that. The details will be up very soon. We just got to get the final pricing and stuff to us for the kits that we're doing. And it's going to be great fun. And just talking to Tam, who's the owner, just the gift bags alone sound like they're going to be fabulous. She's a very organised person, so I think it'll be a really well-run retreat. We're very excited about it, so we hope everyone can come and join us. I think she's looking at probably putting up for registration or for a deposit or whatever in about a week or so. So Brendan will link the Stitches Merchant below. There's his stomach again. The Stitches Merchant below, and just sign up for a newsletter and everything. You'll be the first to find out when registration's open. Yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah, but it's been a busy couple of weeks for us. Plus that retreat, we had Nia come and stay with us.
Yeah, our friend.
Yeah, she came and spent a week with us, and we put her to work. I don't think she was expecting to work, but
no, she was happy to do that.
No freeloaders at our place. we had her serging.
Oh, I think she was happy. She actually enjoyed serging. She enjoyed the ironing. We took her out for a couple of days where we could. Brent had to work here, but I took her out for a couple of days, and she serged and ironed, and I think she really enjoyed it. But I guess it's what you're not used to doing that you enjoy.
If she wants to serge and iron, she can come back anytime because
she came up from Victoria, so
they're the worst jobs.
It was lovely having her here for the week. So it just would have been nice if it was later in the month when you could have scheduled maybe a few days off yourself, but it was all a bit last minute. So, but it was really lovely to see her. She's been a friend for 23 odd years, so that was lovely. Yeah.
What else has been happening?
Yeah.
Our fabric club. So they were picked up yesterday. Yeah. So sorry, I'm about a week late on those this month because we got caught up because of the retreat. So they're on their way to everybody with one of my favourite neutrals that I've dyed. So hopefully everyone likes that. The colour's not bad either, but I really like the neutral from this month. So hopefully everyone else will like that. That should start arriving to our Australian customers probably mid next week.
Yeah.
And the US ones the following week. US and UK the following week. So sorry about that.
They normally ship out by about the 12th, but just with the Mirabilia retreat, everything got a bit crazy last week. So, yeah. And shop orders, whole heap of shop orders have been going out weekly as well.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of delays around Australia. I'm not sure if you've seen on the news. There's a lot of flooding. Luckily, that's not around us this time, but some of the flooding's been devastating. Whole towns are gone.
Yeah, our best thoughts go out to everyone from sort of Eugowra, Canowindra, Merlong, Forbes. Eugowra, I was listening to the Shire council president for the council out there, and I believe he said like 90% of the town has just been smashed. It was like a tsunami of water just hit the town and it's just washed most of it away. It's just devastating. So to anyone caught up in all that horrible flooding out there, our thoughts and prayers are with everyone. Yeah. And also too, I think another hurricane hit Florida, I just heard the other day as well. Hot on the heels of the previous one, or cyclone, hurricane. What do we call them? Cyclones, hurricanes over there.
Hemisphere.
Yeah, so it's just weather events all over the place. We fortunately have lovely weather at the moment. However, it's turned chilly because 2 weeks out from summer, and there's snow falling in our snowy mountains, which is our ski area, like where everyone comes to ski. But that's usually from May to September, and it's snowing down there at the moment. So. Yeah, we get the winds off it.
It's been some cold days.
We've been rocking up a bit. We're okay today. You can see we're in short sleeves, so it's a beautiful day. The last probably 3 days have been really chilly.
Yeah.
So not a bit unusual for us at this time of the year. So, but we've actually got literally a cloudless sky out there today. It's beautiful. So yeah.
But we got to work, unfortunately.
Yes, we are. We're working.
So after this video, I'll be dying.
Yes. Yep.
We had a Zoom catch up too this morning. Just before this, we actually caught up with some friends
from the States and another friend in Queensland. So that was lovely
for a quick Zoom, which was nice. And we've got our normal monthly Zoom tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning Australian time.
Tomorrow evening if you're in the US.
Yep. The times are all up.
Yes, tomorrow evening if you're.
Where are the times on our?
It's all on the web.
On our website.
So if you wanted to join us, there's still some places. So if you just get on the website, all the details are on there. So it's going to be fun. It'll be our second last one for the year.
Yeah, our Patreons, though, we have to schedule a Zoom. And I know I've been saying it every month, but Brendan still got to get whatever equipment he needs. But I want to start streaming on a regular basis as well.
Well, I picked all the equipment out that I wanted to buy, all the new latest gadgets, and you didn't like the idea. So.
No, it just was, it looked amazing, but...
There was new fancy toys I wanted to buy.
I know, but then you even realised it wasn't suitable for streaming.
No, not suitable for what you want to do. Normal person it is, but you're just too fussy. So now I have to go and relearn how to stream again. So I can do it the way
I just want to get it going. I'm happy to sit, I'm happy to do it, but I can't do it without this stuff around us. So hopefully that'll be in the next week.
But I had beautiful wireless cameras picked out and...
It was very cool. All I said to him was, can you have like one stationary camera on what I'm stitching and the other one where I'm just talking? And he said, oh, great. His face just fell. He said, oh, it doesn't do that. And I was like, okay. And I just said, well, look, it doesn't have to show what I'm stitching. I can just stitch and talk and people don't have to see what I'm stitching, in which case you can buy one of your fancy ones.
No, that's too late now.
So he's spat the dummy and now he's got to try to find something else.
You spoiled all my plans, all those beautiful gadgets I was going to buy. Now I have to buy new ones.
We need Michelle's husband to tell you what they use. Oh, speaking of, big shout out to Rosie, who turned 10 this last week.
Happy birthday,
Rosie.
The other thing that we've done since the last time we met everybody was we were on someone else's Flosstube. So I guess technically we did the Flosstube.
Yes.
In 2 weeks, but it just wasn't ours.
And we technically could have made it ours because I didn't realise when they asked us what we've been stitching, we technically could have done a mini video on theirs and then we would have been in the clear. Yeah.
We just weren't organised enough.
No.
So that was with Gary and Ronnie from Garon Stitcher.
It was a lot of fun. It was funny because it's very strange when we've not done that before, and I realised afterwards I was just talking away, chatting away because I kept forgetting, because I think we all had a chat first and then they started recording. I kept forgetting that they were recording on Flosstube. So I'm rabbiting on, talking to them like we were just doing a normal catch up Zoom. And I kept having to remind myself that they were actually filming a proper Flosstube. But that was fun. We got on there to help them give away. We donated some charts for their 2,000. They hit 2,000 subscribers. But Brendan also surprised them with to offer to do a custom dyed piece of fabric.
Yeah, for one of their viewers.
Yeah, which was drawn this morning, and we've got the winner's name there now, so we'll contact them, and Brendan will do a one-on-one with her, and she can tell you what she would like, and Brendan will dye it for us. So yeah, so we just wanted to congratulate them on hitting 2,000, and when they asked us to join them, we jumped at it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
yeah, so hopefully you all caught up with that. I think it was their Flosstube. Well, you can see our faces on the screen, but I think it was Flosstube number 18 for them. So they've nearly caught us, and they've only been doing it a few months. They do theirs weekly, though, in our defence.
We do ours
maybe 3 weekly.
periodically.
We want to do it every 2 weeks. I can hear people screaming out there now saying, don't say you're going to do it every 2 weeks. But we do want to. We would have done it last week if it had me for the retreat.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably would.
Periodically we put ours up.
We try to do it regularly.
Periodically.
That might have to be one of our resolutions for 2023.
We're that surprised that people
want to watch us.
Open up YouTube and then see it there.
Oh, you want to surprise people? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, whatever.
We don't want to be regular.
Don't want to be predictable.
Yeah. We've got to be a surprise.
Okay. Oh, and I also had just another thing. I had a heap of, well, nothing, earth-shattering, but I had a few medical things during the week. I've had a really crooked knee for quite some time, and I kept putting off and putting off and putting off going down because...
Crook means sore.
Crook means, sore knee, sorry. Australianisms there. I had to go down, finally got down to see my doctor because once the retreat was done, I thought, right, now we've got between the retreat and market to get my knee fixed, which could be anything from a torn meniscus to a knee replacement. So we don't know yet. I have to go down and see my doctor for the results next week. So that's going to be fun. Either way, it needs to be fixed because, we've got a beautiful lake behind us where we live with a beautiful path that walks all the way around the lake. We haven't been able to walk. We haven't been able to walk the dogs because I can't walk long distances. So I'm pretty sure I've torn the meniscus. I think we have the great big tubs of linen here, and I think it was when I moved the one of the boxes with the side of my leg, I moved it and I felt something go, and then I fell over it and hurt my shoulder. So I had to have a scan to see if I've done my rotator cuff. It's been a fun time. So I just feel like I'm falling to pieces at the moment. The joys of getting older. So yeah, hopefully I'll know about the shoulder and the knee and everything. Well, I will know about it all on Wednesday. So, and then we also had our regular blood work done, just as a general checkup, and they missed Brendan's vein and had to do it twice. So he's had a massive bruise up his arm all week. Couldn't believe it. Hey, baby. They missed it.
Goes to all the other bruises you give me.
Yes, like I said, we've fallen to bits at the moment. But okay. So what are we going to do next, baby?
Stitching.
Well, there hasn't been a lot of that. But now the retreat's done, we should get back to that now.
I don't really want to show this because it's pretty pathetic.
It's pretty it's beautiful though.
Yeah.
Well, because also, even though it was a Mirabilia retreat, some people were stitching Brendan's birthday stitch along. It was embarrassing how much they had done compared to Brent.
So this was my birthday stitch along, which was Mary Inglis from Merrywin Farms. Do I have to show it?
Yes, you do. I love the needle minder. That was a gift, wasn't it? Rebel Stitcher? Beautiful.
That's all I've done. That's 5 months worth of work.
Is it on white clay? I think it is.
No, it's
Paperback. It's on paperback.
paperwork. That's all I've done in 5 months.
Yeah, but you're starting to get back to it now. Now all our kind of big commitment things are done.
Yeah, but in 5 more months there'll probably be another like 4 letters.
I know. Plus you have other things you want to start. So
Mm.
that's all you've done. And in my defense, I haven't done much either. So, but I will show you. I'm doing the Dark Queen of the Earth by Autumn Lane Stitchery, the mystery stitch along. I'm still only on part 1 and they're up to part 3, but I do want to try to get caught up. Well, as caught up as I can anyway until part 4 is released, because this is one of those stitch alongs. It's not a small stitch every month. It's not huge, but it's not a small one. You've really got to keep up, otherwise you just feel like you're getting too far behind. So I am trying to. I just couldn't because I had that model stitch to do, so I got behind from the beginning. But I am trying to catch up. So these are the colours. These amazing colours. They're just beautiful, and I love everything autumn, earth, everything. So I'm a Taurian, so I'm an earth sign. So I love everything connected to the earth. This is part 1. This part here, this brown, this colour here, doesn't look like much, but that took ages to fill in. That's just, I don't know if you can see that colour, that's just on a 32 count linen, 32 count? Yeah, 32 count linen that I hand dyed myself.
There's a needle in the bottom there.
The needle's in the bottom, yeah. Yeah, so that's part 1, almost finished. It doesn't look like parts 2 and 3 are quite as much, or they don't have quite as big block colours like that big lot of reddy brown. So I want to get stuck back into that when I get home tonight. And that's all the stitching I've done as well. Yeah, we haven't been we do hope to show a lot more of our stitching in future videos, because I know that's, it's mostly the reason people want to watch, to see some needlework, some cross stitching. But yeah, so at least it's something. What's next? Purchases. Who's going first?
Me, because I'm quicker.
Big surprise. What have you bought, baby?
Not much.
Not a lot?
So I bought a couple of Access commodity hoops. I don't know who actually makes them. Do you know?
Yes, it's no, it's gone out of my head.
But they're really nice. I think they're birch, aren't they?
They're a birch wood, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So I bought 2 hoops.
They were recommended. It is a brand. I can't think what the name is, but when they come from Access, they are that brand of hoop. They usually don't put that brand on there though. But I do know that. Oh, it's gone straight out of my head. I did know. Everyone's screaming at us probably because they know, but I know Nicola. Nicola has recommended them as well. But I cannot for the life of me think of it. I think they're branded with whatever name it is when they come from elsewhere. But when they come through Access Commodities, they don't have the branding on, but they are the same.
Yeah. So I've been using either Q-snaps or.
Yeah, that's obviously the.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you call the watermark?
I've been using either Q-snaps or frames. So people have been telling me the hoops are wonderful. So I got 2 to try. And I'll see how I go.
They look really good. Great for doing embroidery on too. Apparently, I believe that the tension's really taut on them. They're not. Oh, it's annoying me. Anyway, but
so they had 2 sizes. I got the thinner one. So they had one was almost an inch thick as well, but I thought that might be too thick.
Yeah, it's kind of more for quilting and things, I think.
Yeah.
But also, I just remembered you also bought a frame.
But it hasn't arrived.
No, but I'm saying
they won't arrive till next year.
Yeah, I can't remember. We saw that video. Somebody did a video. An English, a lady from England.
We won't show those until.
No, we'll show them when they get here. But she actually showed. I actually even got Brent to order me one. I don't usually stitch on frames. I find them. I stitch in hand as a general thing, or I'll use a Q-snap like I'm doing with that. Typically, I only put it on a hoop or anything if I've got like a specialty stitch.
It's not a frame. It's a stand.
A stand, sorry. Or frame stand.
Oh.
But anyway, it's one that looks amazing.
Well,
doesn't
frame
it?
holds your needlework, and the stand holds the frame which holds your needlework. So they're different.
Okay. You can tell I don't use one.
Stop being.
Well, it's just that we have the omelette, and not the omelette. What's the floor stand thing? The Lowry stand, And they're amazing. They're well made. It's just that when this lady on this video did the demonstration, it's really good. You can almost see. I sit on the couch a lot and stitch, and this thing actually sits sort of over your lap, so you can kind of stitch wherever you like on the couch as well. So yeah, but it is a fairly long wait because I think they're all handmade.
I think it was 4 or 5 month wait. So
which is fine. And the good thing about them, as opposed to other companies that take a long time, I'm sure everyone knows who that is, these guys don't charge you until it ships. So our order is in the system and we're not charged until
it's no use talking about it. We don't remember who they were, and we can't show any pictures or do anything with it. So why are we talking about it?
Because you can always put a thing on the screen. You can just do a little bit more editing, baby.
Oh.
I was just thinking of something else you'd purchased. That was anyway.
But technically, I haven't purchased it, so I put an order in.
Okay.
So it's technically not a purchase.
Okay. Well, I thought we would tell you because it is a long wait time. You might like to.
But we don't even know what it is.
But we will at the end of this video when you look up who you bought from. Oh my God. Can you tell we're both very tired today? Okay. So purchases, baby. What else have you bought? You got your hoops.
I got hoops, and the only other thing I bought for you as well, was from Hand and Lock. Well, we got some of it from Hobby House. Kathy at Hobby House. What are you doing?
I'm looking for the small one.
I don't know where you put it.
I don't know what I've done with it.
So we bought the Hand and Lock cases from Hobby House. I got the teal one.
Sorry, it was on the floor.
Because it's a little bit manly. So it's navy on the inside.
It's a beautiful teal colour.
Yeah. They've got all the little compartments for all the accessories.
It's going to be great because we travel overseas a lot. We take our stitching, obviously, when we travel, and it's just a lovely thing to take to a retreat or just in our hotel rooms.
And the other one's like a little toolkit.
Hotel room.
So I got them in the teal, and Karen got them in the.
And I got it
in the red.
It's just beautiful. And I also got the little from Hobby House or from Minnie McBean's, I think it is, but Hobby House sell them. The little, well, you can see that it's a little cherry diamante little zipper pull. Brent doesn't have a zipper pull, and he's very upset about it.
And they come in a great little bag as well.
Yeah,
it's a good project bag.
Yeah, he reminded me just this morning that he doesn't have anything blingy for his.
You had one that I liked. I was going to steal it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm giving that to you, Brendan. So mine's beautiful. Mine's got kind of like a little white with a little kind of light blue calico flower on the inside. It's beautiful. So yeah, I have the little cherry. You can have the other thing, Brendan.
I don't want it now.
You are. And yeah, again, the little one, just to put things in. Just beautiful lining. Look at that one. And that's got a little, lovely little.
Yeah, that one's a bit girly for me.
Bit girly for you, baby? I don't know. I think both colours are gorgeous. As I said, but I would have been happy with either. And again, I've got the little, the sweet little, see that, but the sweet little cherry crystal. And then, I'm giving this to you.
I don't want it.
You do.
I don't actually like that one. So.
He's stubborn now because he tried to swipe this off me this morning. And this is another little thing that I got. It was from Two Charming Chicks. And I bought it when the Queen passed away, just as a commemorative thing. But well, this is not. Oh, is this in Stitchy Kindness? This bit, I don't know. I'll mention it now.
What was the Stitchy Kindness?
Because you bought it for me. Oh, it was a lovely gift from Brendan, anyway. So we were thrilled with those ones. But then during the week, just after my doctor's appointment, so it was a lovely surprise. This one arrived. He bought this directly from Hand and Lock. It's black, so it's the same as the red, but look, this one is the Liberty of London interior. It is stunningly beautiful. Look at this. So that one is my favorite. And it was a gift from Brendan. Like, there's so many pockets, there's so many compartments to put things in when we travel. And as I said, when we go to retreats, you know, if anyone who's been to a retreat, you know what it's like. You haul your bags in there, you spread out on the table, your stuff goes everywhere. This has a compartment for everything, but that's the one with the Liberty of London.
Now you're going to have to choose which one you're going to take.
I know. I do
Probably take
love
both.
this. I'll probably take both. But this one's my favourite. So,
but they didn't have that in this.
Yeah, they didn't have it in the little one. No, they didn't. They had
different fabric.
It was pink.
Yeah.
It was a Liberty of London fabric, but it was pink. I would have loved it in the black with the darker Liberty of London, the brighter Liberty of London fabric, but the one like that was it was pink. It's not that I don't like pink, but yeah, no. Because Brett originally showed me, I didn't know he'd ordered it, but he showed me it originally. I think he was just trying to suss out whether I liked the pink one or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, the black's beautiful. Are they still available?
Yeah.
So are they? I don't know if the American stores like Hobby House. I know Hobby House does sell, and I don't know if anyone. I'm sure there'd be others, but I do know that Kathy and David sell Hand and Lock. But you can also buy it directly from Hand and Lock. But obviously, if you're in Australia, was it quick shipping?
We had to wait for them to be released. When they released it, it was a week.
Yeah. So if you're outside of the States, probably get it directly from Hand and Lock. If you're inside the States, probably contact Kathy and David at Hobby House. Yeah. So that was a real joy. What else did you buy?
That's it.
Nothing else?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay. Well, I've got quite a lot of things. The one thing about us...
I didn't even buy a gadget in the last 3 weeks.
No, you would have had the cameras if you hadn't spat the dummy about them.
I didn't spit the dummy. You said that they were rubbish.
We got a new dishwasher. That was fun. Our dishwasher shorted the house out. So it was happening right in the dark. It was nighttime.
It was either buying dishwasher or actually hand wash.
Yeah. We hand washed for like 2 days. But no, this is not happening. But it's always these things happen in the nighttime. So Brent had to.
Oh no, I did buy something. I bought a coffee machine.
That's right.
Because my other one blew up.
That's right. We've had a great time with appliances, Slate.
Mm.
Yeah, but Brent was going out with, thank goodness for iPhones, because we couldn't find the torch anywhere. Brent was falling over the dogs and everything, so he had his phone light on to go out and flip the fuse box. So we didn't even really know it was the dishwasher at that point. Mm. So we came back in, turned everything back on. Clearly we started the dishwasher again. Bang, out she went for the second time. So Brent had to go out a second time. So that's when we realised. Yeah, and it was when you actually took it out, you realised the water was not good, gushing out over the thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, well, we've got a new one now.
Yeah, which is good. Okay, so since the last video, I received, it was the day after Halloween. Gary and Roddy sent this to me really quickly, but unfortunately Australian Customs kept it for about a week too long. So I bought the Garon Stitchery. I know I put this on Instagram, but the Garon Stitchery Halloween box, which did not disappoint. It's fantastic. First of all, great attention to detail. Look at this cool paper. I love Frankenstein, so gotta love a green monster. But it was fantastic. It's it just had so many cool things. First of all, I got a little Frank. You can see that. A little Frank needle minder, which I love. And it came on, I put on a slightly bigger floss ring, a floss ring with that lovely little, I don't think you can see these, they're a bit small. An amazing, amazing set of, I think there's like 13 or 14 overdyed cottons. A cute little tin, which is wonderful, which has a magnet and a needle inside. Just great branding and everything. It's all wonderful. Oh, so the little needle, what do you call it? Floss drop ring came. It was really cute. It's like a little witch or something with a black cat. Came from My Big Toe Designs. Then there was a piece of linen for the design that's in here from Under the Sea Fabrics, Leslie from Under the Sea Fabrics. And last but not least, this wonderful exclusive from Stitchy Pros, and it's called Frankenstein Sampler, and I can't wait to start. I was going to start last week, but the retreat got in the way, so I love that. So yeah, so very, very good box. I can thoroughly recommend that if anyone's thinking about getting one of the Garon boxes. That's our first one.
Yep.
So thrilled to bits.
Yeah, I'll put it over this side.
Brendan actually
You're running out of room.
I am. Brendan, actually, you did do one other purchase during the week, which you surprised me with, and that is the Kitten Stitcher. It's a sampler box. So last year, Teresa Vet from Kitten Stitcher did the Advent box, which we found out about too late. And this year, she's done what sounds like an amazing box, because a lot of people in the States are getting theirs now. Thankfully, I'm avoiding all the spoilers, but I think there's 12 or something different designers. I know there's Hands Across the Sea, Scarlet House, I think Heartstring Samplery. There's Kathy Barrick. There's a whole heap of designs. You can check that out on the Kitten Stitcher website. I think there's still a few for sale.
Yeah,
I think she did a lot because last year sold out so fast. And from what I'm hearing, it's worth every cent. I'm, as I said, I don't want to see anything. I want to be surprised when it gets here. I know it's winging its way around the States at the moment. So if the last box that you got me is anything to go by, it takes about 2 weeks. So I'll probably have it definitely before Christmas, but hopefully by the time we do our next video, and then I can show you all what's in there. But as I said, all I've seen is that everyone's raving about it when they've gotten it. So check that out. Okay, so I bought a few downloads as well. I've been wanting this for ages, and Heartstring Samplery, Beth has this up now for download, or you can buy it from your local needlework shop. And I'm sure everyone's seen this one because it's been out for a while now. I don't think Beth puts them up for a couple of months. Lets the shops sort of get them first. But that's a Scary Sampler, Heartstring Samplery. You can't see it up there, can you, Brenda?
No.
Now this one has been, I thought I had this, and if I do find it somewhere, I'll give away the other one in one of our videos, because it's like a printed chart that we used to have when we had linen and threads. I'm sure it's there somewhere, but I couldn't find it. This is Prairie Life Sampler. It's been around for quite a while now, but I've always loved this one. Because I love everything to do with Little House on the Prairie and Laura Ingalls Wilder and everything. So this is the Prairie Life. As I said, if I find this one, I start getting anything organised here, I'll give away the printed one, because obviously this is a PDF. So I'll give away the original. I just remembered the last part of the Supernatural sale dropped this morning, and it's on the printer, and it was a ghost. I want to catch up on this, but I haven't yet. But the one from last week is the Demon. So this is now complete. So I need to catch up.
You're that far behind.
Oh, I am
the whole stitch
so far behind. Yeah, I know. It was that. I blame that model. I was model stitching for ages, so I just fell behind. Because I used to do one a week, like I did the cryptids, and then when that model came up, I had to stop everything and do that. This one's by Uncanny Kari. I love this. And this is a download on their website as well. Midnight at the Pumpkin Patch. There's quite a few people out there stitching this at the moment. I think it's Julie, Kansas City girl in the Colorado World. She's got it almost finished. I think she showed it on her last video. Amazing. It's just beautiful.
I haven't seen that.
Yes, I know. I thought you'd actually like that one. That'd be nice on our Black Swan. That's a good one. It's nice and bright, Brendan, up your alley. Oh, and speaking... Oh, we're going to have to enlarge it. Oh.
I have to get my big glasses out.
Get your big glasses out, yeah. Speaking of my Dark Queen, this was the third part that dropped. So as you can see, I've done most of that middle part. This was up to part 3. So that's what it looks like, up to the current part. So I have that top bit and the bottom bit to go. I'm actually surprised by how much I'm not because they do amazing designs, but typically I stitch samplers most of the time, and I'm just loving that. I just really love stitching that. We've mentioned a million times before, I'm a patron of Teresa Kogut, and these were her 3 charts for tier 4. So we've got Merry Santa, Teresa knocks it out of the park every single month. This was my favourite this month. This one is Joyful Day. I love the fact that Santa's balancing on that pot. With a few people have sort of asked whether these are ever available, down the track for non-patron members. Like most people who run patrons, like ours, Teresa will tell you, some will be future releases, some won't. It's the same as our Patreon. Some will definitely be future releases as well. But others will just forever be there for patrons. So we never really decide from month to next which ones we're going to release. It just depends. Obviously, ours are like Teresa's as well. They're computer-generated images, but then I work on the models as well, get them stitched for future releases. This one's called Christmas Kitty. Cute. Now, she also has every month where you can actually purchase for patron members a monthly ornament. So I love this month's one. This is November's ornament and it's peace. So pretty. I should stitch up fairly quickly too. And I do like it on the dark fabric. But again, I'd have to stitch on dark. I don't know. And we're almost at the end. For tier 4 members, Teresa does a monthly mystery stitch along, and from what and these will we have one more part dropping in December, and then I think either in January, February, Teresa will be starting the new 8 or 10 month stitch along. So I love this. Again, I started this one. I've got to get back to it. So this is called Strawberry Manor. I'm sure this will probably be a future release, but for now it's just for her patrons. And this has been fun because Teresa's been stitching this along with us, each part. So it's probably one of my favourite designs that she's done that I've seen. Oh, what else have I got? So that was my chart purchases. I I subscribe to Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. If I was in the States, I would buy the actual magazine, but it's not available I don't think it's available on newsstands here, I don't believe. So by the time I would subscribe and then get it sent here, I just do the digital subscription and Bren prints it out for me. So this is probably the best. This and Simply Vintage by Cookmania are my 2 favourite magazines. But we haven't been able to get Simply Vintage here lately, so you've given me a digital subscription for that as well. Oh, and I left those at home. So that is, everyone's probably seen this. You know what? I would subscribe and buy it just for Barbara Anna alone because she's in every issue. But Vonna Pfeiffer does a finishing tutorial. There's just so many good designers in here. It's just incredibly good value. So that one was printed. Oh, my friend Carol from Cherry Pie Designs, she's stitched. I gave her a chart. I can't think of who the designer was now. I think it might be Blackbird. I can't remember. And she made a beautiful little bag, and she stitched it on Weeks Dye Works Aztec Red in the gingham, and I loved it so much. I thought I've got to get a piece of that. So I got a piece of that, and I'm going to pinch Carol's idea and make one as well because it was just fabulous. And when I do, I'll show you a photo.
You don't want to go too much higher.
Over here, because is it coming up too far?
No, it's not yet, but you don't want to go too much higher.
Otherwise, it's all going to fall everywhere as well. So along with the Garon Stitchery Halloween box, I also managed, Gary and Ronnie had a bag sale on that weekend, so I managed to get 2 bags. I was so excited. I don't remember what time we got up, but it was early enough that we managed it. The first one was a Halloween one, which I just love. As everyone knows, Ronnie's bags are amazing. Oh my God, look at that inside fabric. I'd love a bag just in the inside fabric. So that was fabulous. And one that I know sold out quickly last time, but thankfully Ronnie was able to get some extra fabric. And being book lovers, both of us, you probably should have this one, but
yeah, it's not going to happen.
It's the bookshelf. It's the bookshelf one with all the books. Just fabulous. It's got all the writing on it. It's a great lining fabric. So now I've shown those, I can start using those now.
Don't even pretend you were even contemplated giving it to me because it's just a big lie.
No, it's well intentioned, Brent.
It's a big lie.
Anyway, gosh, I actually have got a lot of stuff. I'm a member of when we were at Country Sampler, I think back in March, I joined their I think it's called Threads of History. Every year I think they call the club something different because I think there's different designers every year. But if you're a member, it just rolls on to the next year. Pretty sure this year's one, the two designs this year are Needlework Press and Blackbird Designs. Blackbird Designs. And this is, and I think there's one more to come, which will probably be a Blackbird one, which will be in, I guess, about January, February, and then it starts again with either new or the same designs, I'm not sure. But I saw this, Vicky, when we visited Vicky's house from Needlework Press in March, this was there, and I sort of thought, oh, when are you releasing that? And when I found out it was part of the club, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I just can't even say enough about this one. It is so much fun. I love horses. I love deers. You know, when it comes from Country Sampler, it's beautifully packaged.
You ripped it.
No, I kind of ripped that thing open as quick as it came in the mail, but it's beautiful. They're brave. There's like one gel art there. That's interesting doing beautiful colour though. I love that gel art colour. So they're all classic colourworks and one gel art. As I said, Jenny actually beautifully packages them all. I think if you watch Brenda and Laura's last video, they show theirs all still beautifully packaged. I opened it so fast, and I think the fabric I better check what it is. It is. Oh, I can't see what it is. I'm pretty sure it's 40 count needle and flax. Steinbeck. Oh gosh, thank you. I knew it and I couldn't think. So it's just lovely. It's a really lovely neutral. So it's a really pretty colour. So I want to start that right now, and I think I will, because I don't think I can wait. I do have to do models for market, but I think they can wait.
I should put the threads back in, otherwise you'll mix them
Can't
up.
see what I do. Oh, the threads are here.
You don't want to mix them up.
No, I don't mix them. I can now put them on a floss ring. So now that I've shown everyone. But yeah, probably one of my favourite samples I've seen. Loved so much. Now somebody on Instagram the other day put a photo of this already finished, and I thought, because I thought I had everything from Paulette. So Paulette luckily is a friend, and I said, is this still one of your current designs? Paulette has ones that are always still available, I think, but just not many shops sort of. So this is from 2012. I told her she needs to put a book out of her previous early ones because they're all fabulous. But the person who stitched it had left the Merry Christmas off the bottom because I think they wanted to make it more something they could display all of winter rather than just Christmas. But this one's called, so anyway, long story short, she said it straight to me. She's a sweetheart. So this is called Farmhouse Christmas, and it's beautiful. As I said, looks like I think the person looks like they stitched on. It was like a grey and cream mottle. It was beautiful, matte, looked really vintage. I thought I might stitch it on our Tornado. It just had that lovely vintagey look. Yeah. So thank you, Paulette, for sending that one to me. She's a sweetheart. My book of days arrived. Yay. Got all my stickers ready for next year. Ready to go. I think that's Vicky and Megan's best cover yet. I thought last year's was, but now we've seen this one. I love that so much. So my book of days. I also, gosh, Brent, I do have a list. All right. Now, I meant to mention this last time, and I completely forgot because it was in with my stitching. But there's a beautiful shop in the Hunter Valley, which is not far from us, called Daisy Chain Stitchery. Brendan will put the link below. Everything that they send comes in this beautiful. Everything's got daisies. It's such a happy thing when it arrives. All beautifully packaged. Daisy Chain Stitchery. And the scissors that, well, you ordered them for me, that Brent got for me, are these ones. Let's see if I can.
Don't need that packet.
No, I was trying to put something up that's, there we go. Just so you can see the pretty, oh, I'm fumbling.
Then you've got your fingers all over it, so no one can see.
I know, but they're so pretty. I think they come, this was like the vintage silver. I think they come in a bright silver, and they may come in gold, I think. I do know that
chunky scissors.
They're really chunky, but aren't they beautiful? I love them. I love them. They're from Europe. They're stainless steel. I think they're from Europe. I'm not sure. But they're
from China.
It says European classical.
Yeah, but they're from China.
Oh, whatever. Anyway.
No, everyone makes everything in China.
Whatever. They're beautiful scissors.
They're beautiful scissors.
Now, I think Teresa, when I last spoke to her, Teresa has just taken a new shipment of those in. So I said, good, I can mention it on Flosstube now. They're reasonably priced. That they came like within a day. Great shipping. So yeah, contact Daisy Chain Stitchery, but I'm sure you can see all the pictures of the different colours and the different styles on her website. So that was lovely. Just trying to move everything away so we don't have a massive collapse here. Now, I know everyone thinks this is strange when you subscribe to things like this, but I actually got an email about the Fabric of the Month by XQ Designs. Just because we have all of our beautiful linens and I stitch all our models on them, and by choice I stitch most of my personal stuff on them, but every so often it's just nice, and you're the same too, you stitch on other people's linens a lot. When we're at the attic at summer school,
we bought a
lot of other stuff. It's not for any other reason other than we like to do our personal stitching on different linens.
And they're pretty.
Yeah.
And they're different to ours.
Yeah, and look, Brendan sees ours all the time. He's dyeing them all the time. So sometimes it's just nice. It's nice when you get new cottons in, new floss, and you think, oh, I want to try that different red. It's no different. So I joined their fabric club. I did the 3-month one, and I joined their Prim club because obviously I love everything Prim and neutral. So this was the October. I don't know if you can still join. I have a check out XQ Designs website. I just did it for 3 months just to see, you know, how it went, because it's coming from Europe, and there was no problem getting it here at all. Things might slow up over the Christmas period, but so this one is the Prim one for October. I've got the 40 count, and this is Cappuccino, and it's really pretty, really pretty. So I can't wait to see what the other two are, and hopefully, I'm hoping, now that I've seen it, now I know it came okay from Europe, I'm hoping that I can extend it, like do like maybe the 12-month club or something like that, because you can never have too much linen. Doesn't matter where it comes from, does it, baby? I'm very spoiled because I've got access to all of ours, but it's just nice to have someone different. Oh my gosh, I'm getting there. The other thing that Brent bought me was from Kitten Stitches Halloween box. It's only just arrived, and that's fine because I stitch Halloween all year round. But this was lovely too. So I don't exactly know who some of these things are from. Like I just got some lovely things. So a lovely sticker. I know these ones are from Kathy Barrick, and I love her Halloween stickers. They're always fabulous. I got to start putting these things on the back of all my finished things. Love that. I'm pretty sure these two feel like they're, well, I know that's Primitive Hair because that's one of their samplers that I stitched. This one is from the Bee Company. It's really sweet. So it's like a little stitchery.
You got to show them.
I was going to say, and then well, I just want to show what it looked like, and then they're the buttons. So I'm pretty sure you embroider the piece and then you put the buttons on. So that's cool. There was Cauldron's Mist, which is like a mini chenille from.
It's a purpley colour.
It's a purpley black. It's a gorgeous colour. Cauldron's Mist from, no, it's not. It's from the Cauldron.
Okay.
Oh, Dames of the Needle. So, lovely. A fantastic book. That was from Primitives by Kathy, I think it says. Lovely little, just a little notebook, which I will have at my desk. Because again, I have Halloween all year round. This one, Witch Hazel by Lard. I should have actually said, if nobody has their box yet, look away. But I think everyone's got it well, literally. I'll give a spoiler alert when the sampler box comes, just in case anyone hasn't got them yet. But this is a gorgeous one. This is by Laurie Markovic. Lovely design. This one is The Pumpkin House by Hello from Liz Matthews. This is cool. This one's been stitched on 2 pieces of linen and stitched in the middle. So that's a cool idea. The top part's haunted from Picture This Plus, and the bottom is beige from Weeks Dialects. So that's a really cool idea. I sort of thought for a minute I had to stitch the entire blue section, but no. This one is Ghosts and Goblins. I love this, by the Scarlet House. That is so much fun. And on the back, it looks like Tanya's, you can just see it in the corner, Tanya's finished it on a box lid, which I think is a great idea, don't you think? Looks like she's decoupaged underneath. So I think that's a great finish. And last but absolutely not least, from my beautiful friend Paulette in the box, there was an option, I think about 100 kits you could actually, if you got in quick enough, you could pay the extra for the kit from Plum Street Sampler. So either the chart was in there or the chart plus kit. So this is Grimm's Haunt. And of course, being from Paulette, I had to get the kit. And everything that you need to go is in there. There's Lady Dot Creates, trim, over-dyed threads, DMC, and the hand-dyed linen. So everything I need to make that gorgeous little pincushion. So that was exciting. And finally, we've my threads. I'm in 2 floss clubs. First one is Leo and Roxy. That arrived yesterday morning, which was good timing for our floss tube. I'll quickly go through them. You want to hold this up, baby? And so I'm in their neutral and their brights club. So this one is, somebody said to me, by the way, the Leo and Roxy, I do believe, I heard on someone's floss tube that they're going to be changing it to Roxy Floss Company, I think. So anyway, whatever, I'm sure that'll happen soon. This is Pink About It. This is Fossil. Sangria. Hope you can see these. They're just beautiful. Aquatics. I'm getting a good collection now. Pewter. These are in no particular order. They're both primitive and neutrals, and neutrals and brights.
You mixed them all up.
Teal, My Heart, they all go on the same floss ring.
You mixed them all up.
I get excited. I rip these things open. I get so excited. I just forget which one came in which package. Drizzle. Oh, that's a good name. This, Sand, That. That's actually really fun. Oh, that's a good white. Frosting. And Peak of Blue. So that's so you can find that, I don't know again whether they have any vacancies, but that's on the Evertote website. So they come from Carolyn, but Leo and Roxy Thread Club. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited about these. These are up a couple of days ago as well. I'm in all the floss clubs for Colour and Cotton because they're my favourites. I love them so much. Like I said, can't wait to get my designs released using their gorgeous threads. I'm so excited. Again, I'm in the 4 different ones, whatever they are. There's a prim and a bright and all sorts of stuff. So we'll go through this in no particular order, but there's a lot of gorgeous Christmas colours. Nice list. These are fantastic names. Magic Mistletoe. Oh, I really hope you can see these. They're so beautiful. Toy Shop. How they come up with such inventive names at this time of year and beyond me. Peppermint Swirl. More an orangey colour. You'd like that one, baby. This is good. Isn't that great red? Naughty List. And there's a lot of fantastic greens, and greens, as you know, is my favourite colour. Good Cheer. fruitcake. It's very Australian. Another great white snowflake. We will get some food in this boy's tummy very soon. Jingle Bell. And this red I love, love, love. Jolly Suit. I think that's one of the best reds I've seen.
That's a very good one.
Isn't that fantastic? I'm keeping that one out. Open Fire. I thought you'd like that one. It's an orangey kind of brown, it's like a fire. Gingerbread. This is a good one too. Roasting chestnuts. That reminds me of when we were in England at this time of year. We're over there December. Evergreen. This is a good one too. Oh, that one. Up on the Rooftop, which is almost like a brown black. Really good colour. I know we're in the prim ones now because I always leave the prim ones to last. Hickory Stick. That's a great brown. That good green too. Tree Lot. Drummers Drumming. Reindeer. That's a good one. And Woolen Mittens. Yeah, so that's my Colour and Cotton Floss Club. I get so excited when the floss arrives. I have a massive addiction to floss and a massive addiction to fabrics, as I'm sure we all do. So, and that was Two Charming Chicks. That was who the gorgeous little UK charm came from. Two Charming Chicks. They do all the beautiful necklaces and all sorts of wonderful jewellery and accessories that I've bought in the past. I already showed my Book of Days. Right. Hope you're all still with us and you haven't nodded off just yet. What have we got next, baby?
Stuff.
Kindness. Lovely things we've received. Okay. So the one good thing about the week our friend Nia was up is our friend Jenny was visiting from Queensland as well. Jen used to live close by, so she's part of part of our stitching group, but she's moved up to Queensland now. But because she's become a grandma again, she came down to visit her little grandchild, and our friend Naomi organised a lunch, which was lovely, and we found a nice new place to have lunch now. And so we caught up with Jen, and Jen brought down some lovely presents for Brennan. Well, for all of us, for Brennan and I. So what first, babe? Well, first of all, we got these bags. Mine's in green.
Mine's in blood.
And Brennan said, what was it called? Dracula's Wallpaper, I think she said that one's called.
But it had a
fantastic
cool ribbon as well, which I've kept on there as well.
Yes.
Little spiders.
No, what my ribbon is? Oh, my ribbon. My ribbon was foxes and owls. Yes, we always keep ribbon. I love ribbon, but Brendan does too. That's a cool ribbon, that one.
Yeah,
with the spiders.
Like the house looks lately with all the spider explosion.
Oh my goodness. Do I mention it?
No.
Brendan killed a whole family of spiders and it's been bothering him ever since. He came in, it was here in the studio, he came in looking like he'd seen a ghost or something. And he looked really, really upset. And I said, what happened? He said, I just killed a spider. But what happened, Brent?
Well, I killed this big black spider. It was about this big.
Nasty things.
Running across the floor. And then when I killed it, she was carrying like 1 million babies. And they just went everywhere. So
and he killed those too.
So I squished all them as well.
But he said it was like 2 weeks ago, and it's been bothering him ever since. He said, I killed a whole family. And I said, well, they would have grown to be big, nasty 1,000 black spiders, and you would have been squirting them with the Mortine within their lifetime anyway. So but yeah, it is awful when you kill.
But
babies.
Jenny made me.
Sorry, baby. He's getting upset again. Yeah, how amazing is that with all the little.
His little arms and legs move.
Everything moves. It's on perforated paper, isn't it?
Yeah. And the back is orange.
Yeah.
As things should be.
That's going on your desk, isn't it? Now that you've shown it on here.
Yeah, now I can take it off the card.
Yeah. And Jenny made this gorgeous one for me. It's just beautiful. So that will now go with all my Halloween things for next year. Speaking of Halloween for next year, just as a total sidebar, we got so many messages saying that you were all disappointed that we didn't dress up for Halloween. A huge amount of messages. So we will we will do it again next year because we did miss doing it, didn't we? It was fun. So we will dress up for Halloween again next year. And those who don't like us dressing up for Halloween, they can just not watch that one. Yeah. So okay, and these bags were also from Jenny and from Naomi. So Naomi picked the fabric and Jen made the bags. So it's a combined gift.
The owls.
Orange.
Orange fabric.
And I got squirrels. I tell Naomi picked that fabric.
And foxes.
Fabulous. And of course, rabbits. We love them so much. Aren't they beautiful? They're just lovely. So now again, we can start using them. It's the trouble sometimes when we get these lovely gifts and we still have to film a Flosstube, we can't use anything because we put everything on the table so we don't forget things usually. And then we can start using them once we've shown them. At the retreat,
we got a few little gifts. So the first one was from Ronnie.
A beautiful friend Ronnie from Queensland.
So we got little poppies, knitted poppies. Or I think they're knitted, aren't they?
They're knitted, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's got a kangaroo.
I've got a koala.
Yeah. So they're for Remembrance Day?
Yeah.
I love that.
And a scissor block.
Yes. This is cool. So I've got the KK.
I got the BK with the flamingos.
These are really cool because we've got the scissor thing to put them in. And so I got my KK in green. And I got a skull and crossbones, which I love. And there's also a needle minder on there as well. So you can put your scissors and your needle while it's sitting in front of you. So that was cool. I got this. You didn't get this. These beautiful little needle books are from Judy at the retreat, and she gifted me one. And they're just beautiful. They're just little patchwork, lovely little needle books. And of course, I love the black and white one. So this is just a lovely little applique, little paper pieced grandmother's flower garden sort of design on the front. So that's gorgeous. Where's my one? That Brendan? Sorry, I've got such a mess in front of me compared to Brendan. It's not even funny. There's mine.
You're messy.
I can't find my needle book.
It's under there somewhere.
Oh, there it is. This is beautiful.
So Juliet made us little needle books.
Yeah, gave them to us at the retreat. The ribbon on them is stunning. It's gorgeous. It's like little roses in the beautiful ribbon. Bren got the purple one. I got the red one. So again, they're a little needle book. Yours got a pretty colour on the inside. Like a watermelon colour. Yeah. So they're beautiful. And I think they're in Blackbird Designs fabric. Beautiful. You know, and you can put, and it's designed to put your little packets of scissors or packets of needles or your scissors or anything in there. We love it. That'll be going with us whenever we travel. So that was lovely. And, the lovely card we got. Oh, you want to do that one next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this is sensational.
We were gifted a chart as well from Hemlock and Rye.
Julie, Kansas City Girl in the Colorado World.
So this is her new release.
It's called the Misspelled Sampler. Now, it's just beautiful. It's stitched on our Up in the Attic linen. And if you want to see more about this beautiful sampler, check out Julie's last video, Kansas City Girl in the Colorado World, because she shows the stunning sampler. She explains all about the name, and you can see it a lot better than you can see it there. But thank you, Julie. We love it so much. One of the perks of designers using our linen. But I think that's Julie's third sampler. She had Thurza Priscilla Dawes was her first one. The second one was the Neapolitan sampler, which I really love. And now this one she's just knocked it out of the park. So I know that she's reproducing quite a lot as well as her own designs. So if you can buy that on Hemlock and Rye. But definitely check out Julie's last video so you can see it. She shows you the original as well. So yeah, that's a treat.
Yep. And our Christmas cards have started to come in.
Yes, they have.
Our first batch will go out probably Tuesday.
There's just a bit of delay with something went wrong, so we should have them Tuesday.
Yep. So the first two, I think we're 220. I think we're sending out in the first run of Christmas cards.
Just all the Google forms we
Yep.
received.
So we've got our first card.
Now this one was just so lovely.
It's from Angela.
Yeah, but it's her first time stitching in. I think it was her first time stitching in ages. I don't know. She was afflicted with something, and this was the first time that she has been able to get back into the routine of stitching. So that meant the world to us that she did this. She said her husband and her both watch our YouTube. So this beautiful card and these two gorgeous ornaments which will be going on our tree. Thank you so much, Angela, and we're just so happy that you're able to stitch again.
So if you wanted to be part of the Christmas swap, the link's below.
Yep.
So if you just fill your details on the Google form.
The Google form just makes it easier for us to be able to, we don't have to chase people. And what was happening last time, we were getting cards and we weren't sure if we...
No, what happened before is I had to type them all in.
Yeah.
So with the Google form, I'm just exporting it into a label maker, printing the labels off so we can...
So much easier. That way we don't miss sending reciprocal cards out. It doesn't matter if we don't necessarily get it, but we want to make sure everyone who's asked gets ours. So this time Brent's done a little bit differently. We've got the cover, we've got the recipe inside and the message, and on the back is the little freebie. So it's all in one thing. So you don't have to worry about, I think last time we had the separate card for the design. Yeah. And it, you could fall out and lose it. So now it's all in the one card. And as of yesterday, so that one arrived first, and now we've started getting them. I obviously won't be showing you all of them as they come in because there will be too many, but as we've just got a couple at the moment, we got this beautiful one from Arizona, our most beautiful favorite state, from Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you. And her recipe is for a Charleston truffle cake. So I'll be scanning all these in. I don't know what a Charleston truffle cake is, but it sounds divine looking at that recipe. And our third one we've received so far was from Australia. This is from Katie in Tasmania. Lovely. And it's her family favourite. We love getting the ones that have been in families for a long time and stuff. So it's that one. We also got some fantastic floss drops from Katie. Katie, if you're watching this, just let us know if you've got ours as well. I'm not sure if we've sent you our floss drops in the past, because if not, we've got to get some more printed too. But we'll get some in the mail for you. So just let me know. So we not only got her family's all year round potato salad, and there's even a secret ingredient in there that makes it even more special. I love potato salad, and that sounds fantastic. She also gave us in here a Christmas cocktail, and this sounds fabulous. This is called a watermelon wonderland. It has watermelon, peeled and chopped, pineapple juice, white rum, triple sec and grenadine. You blend it all in and just put it over crushed ice. So we will be making a few of those because we'll close down for 2 weeks over Christmas to have a rest. So we will be having quite a few of those. Because it's Christmas, it's summertime here in Australia, so it's just the right time to drink lots of icy cocktails. So thank you. I'm not getting them. I know that's the one from here. So we'll be checking all these off against our Google forms as they come in so we don't miss sending them to anyone. But, yeah, you got 200 odd to send on Tuesday. So Brent's got to sign them all.
I've got to write on them all.
Brent writes them on them all because his writing's fabulous.
And you're lazy.
No, my writing is atrocious.
And you're lazy.
You've got that. Not my fault. You got the best handwriting, Brendan. And yes, I don't have time to do it. Neither do you. So yay! I can start decorating our house now with the Christmas cards. It's such a joy going to the post office and having Christmas cards rather than bills. Don't you think? Mm-hmm. So yeah. So thank you so much to everyone who sent them. As I said, we'll be getting ours out. So I'm pretty safe bet you'll have them before Christmas. So yeah. So that's all our stitchy kindness. Oh, no, I have one more.
Pointing and circling.
I know. I meant to show you this last time. My beautiful friend.
Well, we have a list.
I know, baby. My beautiful friend Carol from Cherry Pie Designs. She was, her and her husband were over in New Zealand recently visiting her son who's living over there. And she's one of my dearest friends. She lives up just the road and we stitch together all the time. Well, I'm actually amazed that she parted with this, and she did say we must be good friends because she almost kept it. I love anything turned. Well, so does Brendan. Turned wood, anything earthy, something to do with wood. We love, and we've got a lot of beautiful wood pieces that we've collected over the years. But this is beautiful. It's a little turned piece. The lid comes off, so it's a little trinket box, all hand turned. Now on the bottom. Well, it's the wood turner's name, but the type of wood is a New Zealand wood, and there's no way I can pronounce that. It's pohula something. I don't know. It sounds like a Maori word for the type of wood. I'm sure Carol knows what it is. She looks like she bought it in a place called Geraldine. I'm assuming that's the place in New Zealand it was from. It'd be on the South Island because that's where they were. But it's absolutely beautiful. And I know she loves me because she actually parted with it. So I'm not 100% sure I could have. I would have. Yeah. So that was a beautiful, beautiful gift from Carol. So I meant to mention that last video. Yeah, so thank you, Carol. Not that I think she probably watches us, but if she does, yeah. And I think that's about it. What have we got now? Giveaways?
Stitching plans.
Oh, stitching plans. Well, I actually want to start. I am going to start that club piece from Needlework Press. Although I do remember too, Vicky is actually giving a freebie out from Vicky and Megan from Needlework Press. I did notice, so by the time this video loads, it's probably up on their socials and stuff. But I did see they put a picture up of a really cute little freebie. It's sort of a Thanksgiving freebie, but it really is for around the world. It's just in general a lovely little design. So I do want to stitch that. A few friends all said let's just sell it over the weekend. So the only trouble is with it selling it over the weekend is because it's still Friday in the States, it's Sunday by the time we get it. So anyway, so I want to start that. I definitely want to start that club piece from Country Sampler. And I'm still designing, stitching for market, serging linen. We've got a shipment coming from Swigo.
Hopefully. It hasn't left yet.
Yeah, it's supposed to have left Friday, but it doesn't look like it's left yet. But there was a delay on the 36 count. So we're sort of we've gone through all the 36 count that we've got here. So you've got to start doing some 32 count and some ADA and stuff during the week until that arrives. So you're going to be busy doing that all week. And yeah, what about your stitching? You're going to keep stitching? Oh, no, you're going to start this.
On Mary Inglis.
Yep.
I'll actually put some stitches in tomorrow on that. Because we've got our Zoom tomorrow. So
if you want
to come and join us on our Zoom.
Yep. It's always fun.
The link's below. I've started to go back. So ages ago, I signed up for the Cabinet of Curiosities. I read them when they all originally came out. Put them in folders, but I actually want to go back now, and I think I'm going to actually start it.
Fine.
Yeah. Don't know where I'm going to find the time, but I'll have to find the time.
Oh, you got to make time, but you got to do things that you like doing.
I've gone back and we're taking them out of the folders because I had them in big folders, and I bought a binding machine.
That's another thing you bought during the week. You bought a binder.
No, I bought a binding machine for something that we didn't end up buying.
We didn't end up using it for.
So I had to find another use for it. So I'm going back and taking these out of the big folders that I had them in and binding them. Two reasons. One is they're easier to carry to work to read. The other reason is at night time, if I'm reading in bed, I always fall asleep while I'm reading.
Yep.
Folder hits me in the face.
Yep.
Hurts.
It's usually an iPad that hits him in the face, but yeah.
A book hits me in the face, doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah. It also doesn't take half the, what is it, 30-something
36
lessons,
of
isn't
them,
there?
yeah.
So the folders would take up massive, big places in the bookshelf.
Yeah, so that's the first 4 that I've bound now.
They're incredible. And you want to mention who they're through to?
Oh, sorry, it's through Thistle Threads. Yeah. So if you ever do one of Trish's courses, they're amazing. The detail in them, especially in some of the others.
Katie Strachan has you inspired, doesn't she?
Yeah, Katie's starting hers.
Oh, starting. She's almost finished hers, I think.
Yeah, so she's got lots of templates and things to inspire you in designing your casket. So that they're actually amazing. Check out
Katie's. Oh, well, I'm sure many of you watch it anyway. But Katie Strachan's videos.
She shamed me into actually doing something.
Oh, and she also, there was the great debate last video too about whether that lovely box that Bren's kit came in from Katie was hand painted on the cover or not. I swore blind it was definitely painted. It looked painted. Brendan said no, she couldn't possibly have painted all the kit lids. Katie did leave a message and she said, yes, it is very good quality printing, but it was printed on the cover. So I stand corrected. Brendan was right, of course.
I'm always right. I don't even know why you even argue with me anymore.
Katie's kits are amazing. So check out her Flosstube. Bren's going through them all. He wants to go back and watch them all because obviously Katie mentions more about her cabinet during those. So he needs all that inspiration. You also want to start the casket with, not the casket, the harmony box with Laurie.
Yeah.
That's another plan to
So
start.
I ordered my last threads that I needed to do that.
Yep.
They shipped on Thursday.
They should be here Monday or Tuesday.
So then I need to get that out on a frame and start stitching that as well.
Well, you'll probably, I don't know, she's usually on them. You'll probably see Laurie in the Zoom tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you two can start that. Yeah. And what else? Oh, this is a question we've got.
So for the Mirability retreat, as one of the little gifts, we got some little corner gauges made up. This is the one that we gave away, but this was the other one that we got as a sample, trying to choose which one. So we're probably going to have these as little presents that we give away.
Or items for sale.
Yeah, sometime in the future. And we just wondered which one people liked the best. Do they like the one with the character on it, or the one with our name on it?
Our logo name.
Yeah. So if you could just let us know which one you like the best, and we'll probably get a whole bunch of those made.
Yeah. Yeah, because when we go a lot of people have been asking us, do we do one? As you know, we sort of sell some of our merchandise, like our drink bottles and the coffee cups and all T-shirts and stuff. That's all on our website. But we're going to get a lot of wood products on because our friend next door has a business called Imprezio, and they're amazing. They, especially for quilters out there, check out Imprezio. They actually, Imprezio is their wholesale business, isn't it? And they have blueberries. Is their website that they sell retail, and
most quilt stores carry them.
Most quilt stores, carry all their. They have all the paper pieces for all the cardboards for paper piecing,
and acrylic templates.
Acrylic templates, and they do wood products as well. She always did our linen and threads corner gauge, but as we're not, we still own linen and threads, but we're not running it at the moment. So we thought, well, let's get a Fox and Rabbit one done. But we're going to do other things done. When we go to the States, we found out when we went to the attic, unfortunately we didn't know before we left, that a lot of, not everyone, but a lot of people do give out little gifts. So we know now that when we go to retreats over there,
that's what these will be for too.
So you can either buy them, or if you happen to be at a retreat we're at, you're likely to get something like that, or a keyring, or whatever the things are we make. But yeah, we thought, we know which one we like. We won't say, but we just thought, well, which would you prefer? Just the logo or the picture logo? So if you, so thank you, baby. Yeah, so if you could let us know just in the comments below, that'd be cool. And we've got 2 giveaways.
So the first thing that we've got a copy to give away is a copy of Book of Days.
From Needlework Press.
Yeah, so probably everyone in the world's already got them.
Well, yeah, I think everyone.
But if you haven't bought one yet, we've got one to give away.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to win a copy of this, then if you write Days.
Book of Days.
Book of Days somewhere in your comments. Please don't mention giveaway or freebie or anything like that in the comments, because that attracts all the spam bots. But if you just do a comment that says Book of Days in it, you'll be in the draw for that. The other thing that we have is something that we tried to give away last year and no one claimed. Before we had our Google forms. Just don't forget to be in the giveaways, you have to fill out the Google form, which is also listed below. It just makes life. If you're not if you don't have a Google form, and we draw your an entry. They don't have to have a Google form. They just have to have an entry in our Google form. In our Google form, fill out our Google form with your details, because if we draw the name and there's no Google form for you, we'll just keep drawing. No entry in the Google form. Whatever. Google form. However Brenda does it. Everyone doesn't need their own Google form.
I don't understand, Brendan.
It's a
If I don't
spreadsheet.
understand, how are they going to
It's just
understand?
basically a big spreadsheet.
Anyway, we go looking for you in whatever we go looking for you in, and it makes it easier. We can just then post it straight out when the winner comes up.
Yeah.
There's too many things like this last year we just couldn't give away because people just did, they may just have missed that Flosstube where we gave it away. So we didn't know how to contact them. So now we will. So that's a complete kit.
No, it's not. It's not a complete kit.
What's it missed? Oh, it doesn't have all the floss.
It doesn't have the threads in it, but it has the
chart.
It has the chart, some fabric, some banding, and a hanger.
Yeah.
So that you can actually make it into a hanger.
I bought that a long time ago from the Grumbling, and I just realised it was something I'm probably never likely to. It's beautiful, but in all reality, we thought I'm probably not going to be. Well, I'm not going to make. And they made it into a beautiful bell pull. So what do you think? Snow globe. So if you put snow globe in the comments, we'll draw both the Book of Days and this little kit in our next video.
Yeah, and you should get them before Christmas.
Yeah, we'll get those straight out to you. Well, definitely if you're in Australia, if you're overseas, you should still get it by Christmas. So,
yeah, hopefully it'll still arrive before Christmas.
Yeah. What else, baby? We're sort of 9,300 odd with subscribers, which we constantly can't believe and appreciate so much. We are still having our giveaway at 10,000 subscribers.
So we're only about
we left it at home.
650 off now.
Yeah, it's one of the antique samplers that we have reproduced. We're giving away the antique sampler.
Yeah.
We will bring it in and have it here for the next Flosstubes, just to show you what it looks like. It's beautiful. So please like, subscribe. It's got to go to a subscriber when we hit 10,000.
Yeah.
We may have other things we give away too. I don't know. It's a bit exciting. Please like us on all our socials. Brett will list them. They're all linked below. We appreciate the support, and it's nice to know that people are watching. We're still amazed that people do, so we do appreciate it. Also, too, just another quick thank you too, and I have read them all and I've listed them all. In my insect series, I've got honeymakers, I've got bees, dragonflies, ladybugs, and butterflies. I'm looking at new insects to do my little sort of round wreaths and my single ones. Like for example, let's get this. That's my ladies who lunch. So I asked for suggestions in Gary and Ronnie's number 18 video that they did with us, and some of the suggestions were fantastic. I have picked one for my next one. I won't tell you what it is just yet, but I have now got a list because I was starting to run out of insects. Turns out there's a lot more insects that I wasn't even thinking of. So I have now taken a whole list of all the suggestions everyone made in the comments on Garon Stitchery's Flosstube. So so look for those insects in coming releases. But there were several suggestions of the one I've chosen, including Gary's suggested. It's the same one Gary suggested too. So I didn't know this particular thing existed. I'm hoping to get that done for market, but if it's not for market, it'll be very soon after market. So thank you to everyone who suggested those things. I read all of them.
And for everyone that's missing the girls.
Oh yes,
because we're filming in the back at the studio now, and they're at home, but they'll be here for the next video. Yeah. So we've just got a few things.
It's like a bomb's hit the place at the moment. We need to get everything off the floor.
We're cleaning up in here at the moment. We're cleaning out a room. We're going to put a stitching room in, and we've got the stuff that we brought back from the retreat that Karen hasn't put away yet. Yeah. So it's a bit of a mess up here. If things
are on the floor, it's just a little bit dangerous, especially with Lily, because if she
eats everything.
If she does eat something that's on the floor, we want everything up. Brendan got a whole heap of shelving in the last 2 weeks, which she's put up, and that's made things a lot better. You've still got one more to put up for me.
Yeah.
We've got a couch to buy for the sewing room. Once everything's up off the ground, including all my threads, because we've bought from IKEA all these wonderful hook type things to put all my threads on, all my designer rings and stuff. So once they're safely out of Lily reach, It's more that there's anything on the floor that she could, or the girls, or even Jim could swallow or anything. We want to make it safe.
But it's mainly Lily.
It's mainly Lily, but yeah, obviously she'll be there. They'll all be there tomorrow for our Zoom because we do that from home. So anyone who joins us on our Zoom tomorrow will see the girls and
No, we won't see Jim.
we won't see
He
Jim.
won't jump up.
Jim will just be on he'll
He's
just be
too
laying there.
cranky.
Yeah. But yeah, so we hope to have everything lovely, spick and span by the next video, and the girls will be back. Because we want them up here with us. We don't want them at home.
Although we'll probably send them back home again because they'll be running around fighting on the floor, making a lot of noise.
Yeah, but they'll be here for most of the day. But we actually have, oh gosh, speaking of our dogs, we were at the Mirabilia retreat, which is about half an hour. It's on the other side of the lake from us. We're on one side of the lake. The retreat venue is at the other side of the lake. And we have, we have a thing called Ring. I'm sure it's worldwide. Just a security camera thing so we can check if we're not home. If the postman arrives and he wants to deliver something at the door, we can talk to him through the microphone and just say, could you leave it there? We'll be home in 10 minutes, whatever. But Brendan also put up a doggy spy cam in the laundry, which is where they are when we're not home. So they're inside, but they're just secure in there where the doggy door is. And we're at the retreat. And what happened, Brendan? We had a massive, massive storm that hit. And Jimmy's terrified of storms, as is Lily. Peaches was fine, but she gets a bit frightened then when the other two are frightened, and we were a bit concerned, so we tuned into the camera to see if Jimmy was okay, and he wasn't.
Yeah, he got his head caught in the laundry basket.
It's like a cloth laundry basket that goes over these wooden handles, and there's a big hole where the head, and he got it wrapped around his throat. Brendan did the land speed record to get home.
I couldn't do the land speed record because the storm had hit. We're on a coastal area where everyone goes for weekends on holidays. Because of the storm hit, everyone left at the same time.
And Brendan got caught and he was panicked.
Caught in traffic, and it took an hour, what normally takes 15 minutes.
My friend Jody sat with me, calming me down because I was terrified. He then and Brendan's terrified because he kept asking me texting me asking how things are going, because he was just stopped in the traffic, and I was just so scared. I was so frightened. I thought, oh no, he's 14 and he's going to strangle himself. But then he finally, thankfully, while I was watching him, he got it off. He managed to get it off the wooden frame. I was worried he was going to twist his head under it and tighten the thing around his neck. But then he was running around trying to get it off, and I was worried he was going to go through the doggy door and get it caught. That's what you're worried about. And luckily, Brent got home in time to get it off him. But
no, he'd given up.
Well, the storm thankfully passed. So yeah, in the last probably 5 minutes, the storm passed. And he decided he was just going to lay on the blankets, and Brent got home and he was asleep, still with the thing wrapped around his throat. But that was scary, wasn't it? Oh, the joys of, But we are now going to buy a different kind of laundry basket with a lid. So that's not going to happen again. So yeah, another bit of drama we forgot about.
It's an exciting story to tell everyone.
Yeah, well, we were just talking about the dogs. Just you tell we're tired. We start to rave on when we're tired. All right, me. Thank you, Bren.
Anytime.
Do you want me to take you to lunch?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Stop his stomach from growling.
Sorry about that. It's been the entire video. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not, but it was hilarious. That's why I've been laughing half the time, because I can just hear his stomach growl. So yeah, I think that's about it.
Feed me. Feed me, Seymour.
Okay, so thank you for joining us again. Hope we haven't rambled on too long. I don't know how long our videos. You can't see from there.
I can, but we don't need to discuss it.
Anyway, another long one anyway. That goes without saying. So hopefully in a couple of weeks.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
That's a exact number. Because
in a couple of weeks we'll see you.
Because you won't keep to it.
And hopefully we'll have a bit more stitching to show you. Hopefully Brett will get all this stuff started tomorrow and in our Zoom. And yeah, so until then, have a great 2 weeks. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
You said 2 weeks.
Did I?
Yes.
In a couple of weeks.
Yes.
A couple is 2 anyway, so what?
In
a few weeks. Hopefully less.
One day in the future. At
some point you'll see us again. Next time, stay safe.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, it's just hilarious, Brendan. You are really hungry, aren't you?
Yes.